How are you, Amanda Nunes?
Good.
Yeah?
Very good.
Very good. How's New York treating you?
Huh?
How's New York City treating you?
Cold.
This is cold?
This is cold. Very cold for me.
Yeah.
Camp says it's cold. It's cold.
I love being here.
Well, this is nice for us. In the middle of winter, we get a little break.
Wow.
It gets way colder than this. How about 50 degrees colder than this?
Yeah.
It gets really cold.
Right.
I have to say, I'm stunned right now. You are gorgeous.
Thank you.
That's nice, right?
Nothing wrong with saying that. I've seen you on I've seen you on TV, but seeing you in person, wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's all cleaned up and all nice now.
Yeah, I see it.
Thank you.
I don't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Me feel better.
How great was that victory?
It was amazing.
It was
amazing.
amazing.
Coming true.
Right.
I expected that for so long, and finally I got the fight.
Right.
And I enjoy every single moment in that fight.
Every 48 seconds.
Yeah, seriously.
That was unbelievable.
Every single punch I like.
Right.
Did you know you were going to win from the first time, from the beginning?
I know since I signed the contract.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though. You know you're an athlete. You know when you're going to win.
Yeah, but I feel like sometimes I would question it a little bit, like what if something goes wrong?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of outside factors. It's amazing that she just, straight from the beginning, knew she was going to dominate it.
Right.
I've been training for her for so long.
Right.
Because at the time she was the champion.
Yes.
But my focus always was fighting her. But that night, I was the champion. Everything changed.
She's dead now.
And I know
Jesus.
I know
she's dead inside right now. Yes. There's no doubt about that, Carl.
I know she's gonna have a hard time taking that moment because she never been there. She never been a challenge before.
Right.
Was the first night Ronda Rousey was a challenge.
Yeah.
She always walk out first time and was the champion.
You're right.
I know she's not going to take it very well. I know I have that fight already.
Do you think you might have that same issue in the future? Like if you keep dominating people, you become more successful, you start doing movies. Is it easy to lose focus on what your main job is?
Honestly, I lost already fights in my life. And I learned from that how be focused. You know, I never going to lost my focus because this is the thing that I born to do, and I learned already everything that I have to learn in the past, and now everything come now. I have to be smart.
Yeah.
You know, and everything have to be in the right time. And I don't know, Never's gonna stop training to do a movie. This is never gonna happen.
I got a whole bunch of things to say. When she went into the octagon, your confidence, I'm like, oh, Ronda's in trouble. And secondly, everyone was focused on Ronda Rousey leading up to this fight. That had to piss you off. It was all these Ronda Rousey commercials making her comeback. This is going to be the big night for her where she proves to the world that she actually is the champ. Rousey made way more money on this fight than you. How much did she make? Over $1 million?
$3 million.
$3 million.
$3 million. Wow.
She made, was it 100, 200,000?
200 something.
200,000, and she was the champion going into the fight. And she got none of the commercials, none of the.
I got it the pay-per-view.
Right.
Because I'm the champ, I get it the pay-per-view.
You get a little taste of that? We'd like to hear that.
You'll make your money now. That was her last $3 million.
Yeah,
she can't even write on a piece of paper now.
But then, I mean, it was over within the first couple of seconds, and
Thank you so much.
And 48 seconds later, the fight's over, and then you walking around with that. I'll never forget it.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
It was a huge moment.
Oh my God!
And everything was about Ronda Rousey that night.
Yeah.
Nobody know who is gonna fight Ronda Rousey that night. You know, and look like Ronda Rousey is gonna walk in the cage and fight by herself.
Yeah.
And the only thing about the whole thing making me upset because it was everything. She's back, but she didn't even show up. She didn't even come to answer her fans.
What do you think is wrong with her? What do you think is going on inside Ronda Rousey's mind?
What's wrong with these white bitches?
I don't know.
That's another way of putting it.
I'm out. Show's over. It's going to be another good one.
Man, Chris. Nice to meet you.
Chris Distefano.
My coat's too long.
He's
Keep
depressed.
Going.
Honestly, I don't know. You know, I think the confidence is gone.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
It was
because
shattered by Holly Holm.
Yeah.
And she never came back from that. And not to take away from you, because you showed the world that you don't want to fuck with Amanda Nunes, and especially her boxing.
You don't want to fuck with Spanish girls, period. But not She's I have a child with a Puerto Rican.
She's Brazilian.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
which is
Racist, Chris.
What do you mean?
That might have been
Brazilian
racist.
and
They might be racist.
No, she speaks Portuguese.
Portuguese,
Portuguese,
man.
yeah.
Portuguese.
It might be a little racist.
Can you help him?
They don't all look the same, and
He came in
What did
crazy.
you coming crazy. You all right?
Yeah. What?
Don't rice and beans, feijoada. It's different.
Oh, it's different
food.
shit?
Yeah.
Way different, yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know about Brazil.
That's cool.
Brazil.
Fucking
yeah.
Blanco, Street Fighter.
I want to personally thank you because I won money on it.
Serious?
I have new pavers in my backyard because of you.
Nice.
So
That's strong, Jay
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah.
That's some strong shit right there.
Hell yeah.
Glad that I did it.
Yeah.
Wait, how
Thank
much
you
did you
very
bet?
much.
Did it.
How much did you bet?
a whole patio's worth. It's beautiful back there. It looks like Fortunoff, so you got to see it. It's gorgeous.
You won?
Yeah,
You
I
bet
got a
on
new
her?
fire pit, everything.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Ronda Rousey wasn't ready to go toe to toe with you.
I don't think she expected that.
Yeah, her boxing
At
skills
all.
are nowhere near yours.
When I connect the first jabby, she
Jabby, I like
jabby,
that.
I like
You
that.
get a little.
You just got that jabby.
funny.
I like it.
It's funny until it connects to your face.
Oh, shit, that's my toothy.
You know, so funny. She's laughing at you, looking like I'll knock you the fuck out.
I know. I know.
Oh my god.
You can't hurt me emotionally, though.
But honestly, like I enjoy every single punch that I connect that night.
Yeah.
So wait, so what's next? You've been training for this fight for so damn long. It's like that's the one target. Like, where do you transfer that energy to next?
Honestly, like I wanna like take some time off a little bit, go see my family, you know, go in Brazil to see everybody, and come back, and then I wanna move up.
Right.
I want a 145 belt, and I wanna weigh who I wanna face.
Nice.
You know?
So you want multiple belts.
Yeah, I want to make history.
I like it.
In this,
Take over
in
the
this
world.
sport, I want to make history.
Wait,
in
that
this
has never
division.
happened before in the
Never
women's
happened before.
divisions? I didn't know that.
Really?
Never happened with.
So you could be the first one with
Exactly.
2 belts.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
That's what she
And I
does.
think like the fans is gonna love that.
Yeah.
And I think the show have to make this happen.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think about Ronda Rousey? There's rumors she might go to the WWE. You think that's a good move for her?
Oh, make some movies.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, she had all the career too. You know.
I love it.
No, I'm serious. She have like all the career.
Right.
She don't need. She have a lot of money. I don't think she need to keep it past for this kind of thing in her life.
So you're-
she never gonna be a champion again because I'm gonna keep forever this belt.
And so you're basically saying that she should move on from MMA?
Huh?
You're basically saying she should move on from MMA?
Yeah, I think. You know, if she not strong, she proved she can come back. She proved already.
Yeah.
You know, she lost against Holly. She come worse than she look first loss. You know, and I don't think she like be able to come back.
The only part that's so
Because
hard about
first-
that is how the hell do you turn that switch off? Like, I am a competitive asshole 24/7 in my
Right.
life.
Yeah.
I came back from incidences where I failed, but that never goes away. That's always going to linger.
So what's in her head right now, Jay?
Honestly, like for you,
Amanda Nunes.
Or Amanda?
Probably
Talking like that.
Probably gauze.
honestly, for you come back, you have to make some changes. You know,
Yeah.
change your gym or whatever. And for you, like change a gym you started is very hard to make this move.
Right.
You know, to switch. And I passed for this moment in my life. It was hard when I moved for other gym.
Right.
You know?
Right.
If you don't know strong, you not be able because
Right.
you get used to it your first gym, and then you get like so like confused if it's gonna work out, yes or not.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel for Ronda right now is a big challenge.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll be able to train with somebody else, and I think this is gonna be very hard for she come back.
I bet she felt like she was making the changes that were necessary to get back, to the top. And then in 48 seconds, you destroyed all that. So, but I don't think it's easy for her to now walk away knowing that was the last time she was in the octagon, how bad that was.
Well, first
I
off,
would think she would want to come back and kind of prove something.
Well, it takes a courageous motherfucker to come back after that.
Really?
I think it takes more courage to come back after that, because I think about, look, in order to be great at anything, you have to be somewhat crazy. Like, I can't sit here and look at Amanda. Like, Amanda's a little bit crazy. I was a little bit crazy in a certain regard with the way you have to train, the things you have to do with your body, the discipline, all that stuff that you need to be great at your prospective sport. Right. So for her to come back, I mean, that's one of the things you wonder about her. It's, does she have that courage? Like, that's a real deep, in-depth, soulful courage to come back after getting your ass whooped the second time.
Yeah.
Like, if the coward thing, the easy thing to do is to disappear.
Right.
To never have your face involved in it. The courageous thing to do is like, no, fuck that. I'm going to come back and I want to compete at the highest level, and I'm willing to put my ass on the line to get my ass kicked again.
Yeah, and the first time she lost, she never show her face.
Right.
You know? And this is not the real champion supposed to be.
Right.
The real champion, she lost, she's supposed to show her face like Dominique Cruz did.
Exactly.
He like, I will back to the gym, work hard, and then I will come back. This the champion supposed to do.
Right.
You know? Supposed to answer the fans, and then...
But champ, you took her face away.
That's what I'm saying.
You took her face away.
Yeah, she didn't have a face.
Yeah, she
Her face is missing. Touch the belt? Wow, it's so heavy. Do they make this in a size 38 waist? Or does
I would love to see that push-up contest. I would love to see that push-up contest with you and Amanda right now.
Look at that.
Does it fit?
It doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't fit.
That is an impressive
have you felt this,
belt.
Opie?
It's heavy, yeah.
It's so
I felt
heavy.
them over the years.
It's got so many buttons.
I haven't felt that particular one yet there, Chris, but we will.
It's nice, man.
Yeah. And what I like, was it true all you wanted was a Budweiser after that fight?
Yes.
Right.
That was hilarious.
Are they a sponsor?
Like, very cold.
Oh.
Not yet, but I love it too.
Yeah.
You love your Budweiser.
Yeah.
No, I like Budweiser too. I like the Blue Moon actually with the orange slice.
With the you like you like the nasty orange
Yes,
slice that
I like the
the bartenders
orange
put their
slice.
hands all over it and then
That's
put
what
inside
I like.
your beer.
That's what I like.
The orange
Yep.
half
I'll say
fried.
it.
Jesus.
Sue
Oranges
me.
have been sitting there for like a year and a half. They
I
Blue
love,
Moon.
I love oranges, but not bar oranges.
You don't like a
Come
Blue Moon
on.
orange?
I like a Blue Moon with an orange if I cut it myself at home, if you really need to know.
But they don't touch the actual orange.
Dude, we
they
look
touch the
really
skin.
bad. She likes Budweiser.
I know, and I like Blue Moon.
And we
Blue Moons. Oh, you're the worst.
and that's all you cared about was just kind of just taking it all in and having a Budweiser.
Yes.
So wait, tell me what happened after the fight.
Yeah.
Where we go out? Did we party? Did we hang out?
No,
you let
actually,
loose?
that moment was so big. I kind of want to like share this with my friends and my family and Nina's families, my girlfriend's family was there too. I kind of want to enjoy everybody.
Right.
And then I went to a restaurant and then sit with everybody. We talk and then drink. I that moment I want to share.
Yeah.
And if I go to party, I not be able to talk to.
Oh, you
know,
just
to
wanted your
people
close, your close
Yeah, I
family
wanna,
near
like-
you. What'd you go out for? Sushi?
No, it wasn't there.
She likes
What?
sushi.
Oh, she said that already? Okay.
I see her on her Instagram. She
Oh.
likes taking the pics of her food.
You guys are not looking masculine.
Well, that's a good question.
You and Chris are like
Yeah.
Barbara Walters and shit.
Tell me.
Tell me about Budweiser. Ooh. What the fuck is going on here?
I said it was cool that all she wanted was a Budweiser.
Oh.
She's walking around the casinos just looking for
Chris
a
is
Bud.
trying on her belt with it looks like a J. Crew model with a CBS money coat.
Yeah. Fucking love. It's a good belt. Have you touched it?
No, but I'm scared shitless. She'll knock me out.
She
hold
said
it. Let
you
me
would
hold
touch
it.
it. I would never
Amanda,
just...
can I hold it?
Sure, yeah.
Take it.
Yeah.
Ronda
There you
Rousey's
go.
at a speech therapist right now.
I know. Ronda Rousey speaks English like Amanda Nunes right now. The jabby?
see.
But I agree with Amanda Nunes that
That's
Ronda
awesome.
would have
Congratulations.
done herself well if she showed
Yes.
her face.
She should have
She didn't
showed her
show it
face.
after Holly Holm. She went away for a long time,
Well,
and she's
champ.
barely been seen or heard from since this fight. Really,
Well, I think it's so much, you know...
she put a Harry Potter quote up on her Twitter.
well,
that was it.
Right.
Mentally, I think she's weak.
Right.
Yeah.
But it goes back to him. Do you know who this is? He's a great
He's a
basketball
great
player, and his career was cut short by a motorcycle accident. So you want to talk about this, getting inside your head and being all sorts of fucked up. But he came back.
But that's
Yes,
exactly what I'm talking about.
congratulations,
Like wearing your
He didn't come
scars.
back in basketball necessarily. Sorry,
just came back
but,
media-wise.
But he came back.
Yeah,
no, he came back. He
He's
came
here
back as
today.
a
That's
person
what
though,
they
and has
He
a.
came back to the show.
It took a lot of courage to come back to the show after the first time we had a conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, my girlfriend, she have a huge motorcycle accident too, but she's
Really?
fine
Nina
now.
did.
Yeah.
She almost
Where's Nina?
died. She almost died.
Wait, is that your girlfriend here?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Nina, hi. Nina, get in here. Nina, get in here.
Come on, Nina.
Are you kidding me?
Get fucking over here.
Yeah, let's get Nina in.
I
the
want to hear
action.
from Nina.
Yeah. So,
You
Nina,
guys want to compare motorcycle
Nina.
accidents?
All right, let's compare.
yeah, everyone show their knees.
I got some good
My
scars.
knees is where you at.
Yeah, I want to see.
All right, what you
I want to
got?
see everybody's flesh.
I got 2 compound fractures, 3 fractured vertebrae in my back,
Wow.
and dislocated ankles.
What do you got, buddy?
Yeah, what do you
I
got?
fight professionally.
Yeah.
Okay, and you still fight. Oh, I love it. She just snuffed that one in there. And I fight professionally.
Yeah,
Wait,
she had a
Jesus
head
Christ.
transplant.
Wait, knock that down again. So how many bones you break?
I broke altogether 7.
7. So the vertebrae. What else?
I fractured
Ankle?
3 vertebrae, 2 ankles, my left knee, and a compound fracture in my wrist.
Oh, God. How fast were you going?
70, but a car ran a stop sign, so it was like that.
Jesus. See?
The head.
Yeah, I had
Did you
no
have a
helmet
helmet?
on.
No helmet either.
No
No
helmet.
helmet.
I
Oh.
put my hand, and that's where the bone decided to like.
Just pop out randomly.
Yeah, that happened.
Jesus.
You want to tell them, Jay?
Yeah, sure. I had a total knee dislocation. I tore every ligament in my knee. I severed my peroneal nerve, which allows you to pull your foot up and down. I shattered my pelvis into 13 pieces.
Ooh,
I probably had like
yours
15
is
surgeries.
bad.
15
Not
surgeries.
70 miles an hour.
Actually, I hit a utility pole going 75 miles per hour.
Oh, a pole.
Yeah, I had the bike. Yeah, just a pole. It was softer than I expected. That's how I look at
How
it.
far did your body fly?
Probably about 10 to 15 feet away from the accident.
Yeah, my
I kind
bike
of felt like
was
Superman for a second. It was kind of cool thinking about it. Holy shit, I can fly.
I flew and I was rolling, and my only thought was like, I hope another car doesn't come by and like while I'm rolling. And then when I stopped, I was like, okay, that was it. And then like I saw my bone hanging out of my hand. I was like, oh.
Oh, so did it just hit the left side of your body?
It ran a stop sign, hit the bike hit the back of the car, and then I flew off and landed.
Wow.
Just
I
kept
need a
rolling.
drink.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Did you
Me
remain
too.
conscious?
Yes, I sure
Yeah.
did.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, I would know.
I actually told the police officer I needed to call my father before they like knocked
Are
on
you
his
fucking
door. Yeah.
serious?
And I talked to him like, "Hey, Dad,
my
don't
God.
freak out." But I was in a motorcycle.
I pass out when my dermatitis flares up. I literally.
We are the worst. We're not even dudes. We're the worst.
Hey, but you know,
That's
to bring it back
crazy.
to Amanda, that's why I talk about courage, though. You go
Yes.
through something like that, right? And look, I fucked up my own career. I get it. You're embarrassed about this moment. I would kind of equate that, I guess, to getting your ass whooped in the ring on national TV. The ability to come out of that and say, yeah, I got my ass whooped. I fucked up. I made a major mistake. Like, I think that's more courageous than just disappearing and hiding.
He had a couple tough years there before he came back.
Yeah.
But came back strong, this Jay Williams.
Yeah.
Talk about first time on the show, we had to talk about how my penis didn't work for about an hour. Opie made me talk about it.
It's better to get it out.
Sudafed.
I was
to get
trying
it
to get it
out.
out. It just wasn't working.
Obviously.
He was telling you.
It's aggressive.
But
He was telling you medically what happened to him in the accident, but I mean, in common terms, he fucked up his penis.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Thank God we got that back, guys.
Well, I mean, but it's okay now. The world needs to know Jay Williams does just fine in that apartment.
I can't with
Opie
you.
loses his penis from cough medicine.
Oh, I lost it because I'm on Sudafed.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'm finally off the Sudafed. I had the flu for 10 days, if you need to know, ladies. And this thing was not working whatsoever.
Is that a byproduct of Sudafed?
Yes!
Oh, don't get it.
It's
Take it.
very,
Not
very
again.
mushy. and-
So damaging
go.
mentally when you're in the moment and just nothing happens.
Oh, no, there wasn't even a possibility of that.
Did you
but-
know this before
Right.
you took the Sudafed? Or
Oh my God, Nina!
I'm
Yes,
just wondering.
we're the View. We're the worst.
I have a doctor's friend, and I finally made the
Okay.
connection. I'm like,
Interesting.
all right, now it all makes sense.
Nice.
So, is it extreme pain when you have a motorcycle accident, or are you just in shock? Like, what hurts first?
I didn't feel it until like maybe like a half an hour later, and then everything just hurt.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But at that point, you got the medical people around you that
Well,
can
they told
help
me
you
they
out,
couldn't
right?
give me any medicine until they checked for internal bleeding.
Fuck that.
And then when they mentioned internal bleeding, I was
That's
like,
when you
oh,
wig out.
Right.
Were you guys dating yet?
no.
Oh,
No.
so good.
No.
Could you imagine you fucking hit her girlfriend on the in the car?
Run.
No, could you imagine you're driving, you blow the stop sign, you hurt her, she fucking shows up, it's like, who hit my fucking girlfriend? Who's about to get that jabby? You know, I would fucking rather be dead in the car accident. I would not, because she shows up. I'm saying I would never want to fight a Spanish woman ever, but especially
Brazilian.
UFC
A Latin
champion.
American,
I would never
maybe?
want to fight.
Get on a plane.
I would never want to fight a non-white woman. That's what I'm saying.
Except me.
Actually, now we can all relate to that. Were you ever in like a bar fight or something where somebody came up to you starting shit and had no idea of your skills?
No, when I was a kid.
Right.
Little.
Yeah, but you started at 4 years old, didn't you? Training?
Oh, did you like murder some 5-year-old kid?
No, I was very like.
Stories are fun. You should hear some.
Brazilian people
I
are the
was
best
not-
fighters, right? I feel like a lot of Brazilian people are in the UFC. Is that you think that's the most? Like, is that the most
Because if
common?
you ever go to Brazil, you got to be on your toes, cuz
Right.
shit goes down here.
I've never
quick.
been.
You never been?
I've never been to Brazil. I've never been
Really?
outside New Jersey. No. I've honestly never been to Brazil.
Yeah,
I would
you
love
would
to
love
go.
Brazil.
Brazil
Yeah.
doesn't play, man.
But I
I know.
fight a lot when I was young.
Yeah,
A lot.
A lot.
Well, you got to tell us the
street,
story, Amanda. You got to
Yeah.
tell us the
Did you
story.
grow up in a bad neighborhood in Brazil? No,
Like
good
kind
neighborhood.
of farm neighborhood.
Okay.
Oh, knocking animals
Small
out.
town.
Small town.
Like
Yeah.
a small town.
Wait, and she's from a small town, but gotten a lot of fights.
Yeah.
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 Give
In
us one.
school?
Give us one fight you got in.
Like
With boys.
well,
Oh,
with the
boys,
boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're boys.
Why?
Can you
What would
imagine
they
that
do?
being a boy? Like
drinking
you're
a Blue Moon.
I got this girl. Fine. End up on the ground crying.
How many guys have you
I
knocked
used to
out?
play soccer like
Okay.
Oh yeah.
with the boys,
yeah.
and like I was pretty good.
Right.
Most the boys in the team, and then they wanna like hurt me. And then when they hurt me, and then
They get hurt.
And they get
And
hurt.
Then they get hurt.
You killed
got
them.
hurt.
get hurt,
They're
and
dead.
then
Wow.
everything was like pretty bad.
Right.
My mommy always have to like go to the school sometimes.
That's awesome. Where's your mom?
I was pretty bad.
Was your mom tough? Was she a
My mom
fighter?
was pretty tough.
Pretty tough, huh?
I scared.
Really?
When I grew up, like
Sure.
scared my mommy. Like
Really?
see my mom like pee my pants.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
How many guys have you knocked out?
Like in the gym
Like
or
the-
in the street?
Just in general. I just want to know
Yeah,
the
me
number,
too.
right, Carl?
I'm so with Opie.
In the gym, like 2.
I've seen those.
Completely
Yeah.
knocked out a guy, unconscious.
She like, and the coach had to like
Chris is
catch
like, oh,
him.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Makes you
I'm,
scared.
I'm slowly zipping up my jacket.
And that makes couple give up,
Right.
stop the sparring, make
Sure.
couple.
Wow.
Like,
But you seem like you're very like you could keep the cool. Like you would only fight, in sport.
No.
Like, when she gets pissed off,
Yeah.
she'll. Yeah. So she's dangerous. Okay.
She's dangerous
I was
all
trying
the
to make
time.
myself feel better. Thank you for scaring me more.
Don't say anything wrong.
Well, they're both fighters. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Oh, you gotta- they
Can
gotta
you
go.
imagine their arguments at home?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Imagine a cop answering a domestic at your house.
Christ. Dude, I was fucking.
Throwing a smoke bomb before you walk in.
100%.
Ladies, just please calm down.
We don't
Please.
talk about it. We get in arguments in the house, like tomorrow's sparring, and we'll just stay silent until the sparring session.
No shot.
And then in the cage, we'll just pick it up a notch, and then afterwards, we'll be like, all right, we got it out, high five. And we don't talk about it, but we
That's
know
normal.
it just happened.
Such an amazing
It's sort of
love-hate
like an arms
relationship.
It is.
It's an
Yeah.
arms race, really.
Yeah, well,
I
we
would
know.
love
We don't talk
we
about
like
it.
beat the shit out of each other, and then after that, everything's
They
good.
make love. Everything's
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that,
Awesome.
right? Nothing wrong with that.
That's it, man.
Look, they're saying you gotta go. We can talk.
Oh,
We were ready to get
funny.
we were gonna get Budweiser for you.
We were gonna fucking spar a little bit.
They're just gonna send me. That's all they're gonna
Do
do.
you think you could do more push-ups than Amanda?
No chance because I have an elbow issue right now.
Here come the excuses.
I have
An elbow issue.
tennis elbow, and it's a real problem, and that's what I'm here to
White
talk
person
about.
sport. Such a
Tennis
white
elbow.
person problem. I have a tennis elbow.
Yes, it is, Jay. I have tennis elbow.
I became way more of a fan after the Ronda Rousey fight. Just how that whole thing went down, how they weren't giving you the attention. You shut everybody up. The fight itself was amazing, and
Yeah.
I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to see you fight again. When is that going to be? In a few months, probably?
I think in the middle of the year.
Middle of the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, enjoy
I
some
wanna
time
take-
back
yeah.
home.
And going for the 2 belts, hopefully, down
I
the
will.
road.
That's awesome.
And Nina, right on.
Nina.
Nina, right.
Thank you.
Thank you to Amanda Nunes.
She fight a couple days ago. Like,
I heard.
Yeah, Sunday.
Nice.
How'd it go?
Beat the girl.
I choked her out.
Check it out.
That's
It's
right.
very good.
That sounds like someone that doesn't drink Blue Moon.
I choked her out.
All right, let's thank Amanda Nunes
Thank
and
you
Nina
so
for
much,
coming
guys.
by.
Thank
We're going
you,
to take a
guys.
quick break.
Thank
We're
you.
going to
Guys
continue
later.
with the Mad
Sure.
Cuban, Chris Distefano, and Jay Williams. Stay